Howdy everybody, it's Tuesday, and you know what that means? It means we have a grab bag of a bunch of different things for you, and I can't wait to show you what. Hello everybody, yate! Here we are on our happy Tuesday afternoon here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, coming to you live from T.Skies. And for those of you that don't know, we're located in Albuquerque and Uptown, and we've got a little gallery here, and every Tuesday we have a random assortment of beautiful jewelry that is chosen for us right before we go live. So some of it is as new to me as it is to you. So we're going to explore it today and have some fun. Who we got up there? We got Rita, we got Linda.
Both Ritas.
The Ritas.
The Ritas are always first.
Yes, that's how we know we're actually live. Let's see. So we've got bracelets today. We've got some pendants. And hi, Laura. Hi, Shannon. So I think everyone that's tuning in right now probably knows the scoop, but just in case not, if you see something that you love and can't live without, it is 20% off today and for the next 24 hours only. But the first person to type the item number and the word sold is going to be the lucky lady or gentleman who gets to take it home with them. So it's kind of a speed game there sometimes, and you want to make sure you're the first person that hits that button, well, not hits the button, but types sold and then hits the button.
Oh yeah, people will beat you.
Yes, so you got to be
even
on your
before we
game.
say the price. So if you really want it,
that's good.
buy it.
Back. No, I'm looking at myself. We have a little monitor here right up there so I can see what you see. Looks like we're losing a few pendants here at the end. So let me get them scooched up. Ooh, all right.
Okay. Looks like we got about 50 on Facebook. Compliments on the hair.
Oh, thanks. I brushed the bangs to the side.
Oh yeah, I was like, something's a little different.
I know. Well, I started watching a documentary about Audrey Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn last night, and I was inspired. So I'm doing my little Roman holiday. I actually had a scarf I was going to wear, but then we got all busy putting the jewelry out and forgot about it until just this moment. So next time I'll do it. All right.
Hello, Wanda. Hello, Lisa. Welcome, everybody.
Shall we get rolling? I actually, on my end here on the monitor, I see 0 eyes on us, so you'll have to tell me.
We have on YouTube 6 and 55, so about 60 people watching
cool.
right now.
And the voice, the disembodied voice from behind the camera is Marco.
Thank you, and thank you.
I always love having Marco here on Tuesday. It gets me in the spirit of things. Sometimes we have a dance party, a little bit, get our groove on. Can we get my drum ready? Because I know some of these are going to go flying away as soon as you see them. All right, number 1. Hit me with the camera, Marco. All right, you all know what this is. Overlay. Ah, that's a beautiful design. I love the contrast that overlay creates. Black and silver design. Let's see, looks like I'm frozen on my monitor, but I don't know if I'm frozen for everybody else. So if I am, I apologize. Okay. There I am.
We just had a little issue. There we go.
A little glitch. I love the black on silver contrast that overlay creates. It goes with my aesthetic. I wear a lot of black, but it goes with every color because it's neutral. Nothing clashes with black and silver. And the way it's created is you get one piece of silver and you cut out your design, overlay it onto the other one. That's where the word overlay comes from. Solder it together, and then you oxidize in that design that's created where it's a shadow, where it's a cutout, and that's how you get your overlay.
Yeah.
I'm not real sure if this is Zuni. It doesn't have the little texturing inside the design, which is common with Zuni. This one, yep, this is a Navajo one. So if we did we already put that up there? No, we did not.
No.
Okay, yeah, this is a Navajo one. Looks like the Singer family is the stamp on the back. It's probably, I want to say about 7, but let's give it a measurement. Oh, yeah. invent an easier cuff measure like they have for the rings?
Oh, yeah,
Alright,
we gotta
so
invent one.
it's a 5.5 with the opening is almost 2 inches, so it's like an inch and, no, sorry, an inch and a half. So it's a 6.5, so almost a 7. And I think this one could probably be bent in a little bit or opened up a little bit. Marco, is that what you think?
It can be, you said it was an inch and a half?
Yes.
Yeah, so it could probably be brought down to make it still wearable. About a half inch, so it could be brought down to a size 6, but raising it past an inch and a half makes it a little bit prone to falling off the wrist.
That makes sense. So we could bring it in, but don't want to make it too much bigger. So this one was retailing for $225, but as you know, we do our 20% off for everybody because we love having you here. You make our day special, and so that sale price is going to be $180.
Devin is upstairs watching it on the phone.
Yep. Devin and I alternate Tuesdays.
Oh yeah.
So if you love it and you can't live without it, you're the first person to type sold, this beautiful little overlay cuff is yours.
Mm-hmm.
Here's an idea of what it looks like on.
Singer family.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
These are fun for layering too.
Oh yeah.
I like to stack them. I'll give you a sneak peek of the next couple just to give you an idea of what I'm talking
Sneak
about
peeks.
when I say stack. As if you ladies don't know what stacking is. But just to give you a visual. Alright, so that's number 1.
Awesome.
Number 2 is the opposite inlay.
Oh wow.
Beautiful turquoise inlay on this one.
Super geometric too, I love it.
The hallmark on this is RM. I'm not really sure who that artist is.
I think it might be the Maloney family.
I feel like it's a Navajo design piece, but I can't say for certain. Definitely sterling, definitely turquoise inlay there. Let me zoom in on it so you can really see the detail. Oh, there we are.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, it's so like flawlessly. Well, if I could get my zoom right. Okay.
There we go.
Let's turn off this little light so you don't get so much shine.
This, yeah, button, center button. There you go.
There it is. Thank you guys for bearing with us in our trials and tribulations of lighting and focusing.
Oh.
I'm gonna say this is probably a 6 because it fits my itty bitty wrist.
If you're having trouble on YouTube, please, or on Facebook, please let us know. Maybe it's just my Facebook, but it says we're having issues. I don't know. Never mind. We're fine.
I feel like it's a Navajo design
Oh.
piece, but I
Oh.
can't say for certain. I'm talking back to you over there, Marco. You can hear me. A little chirpy little voice. It's always weird hearing yourself.
Oh yeah.
So this is a 4. This is a 5 with a 1-inch opening. So yes, I guessed it. It's a 6. So it's a sweet little petite beauty. The sale price on this one is $144.
Gosh, honestly, I don't know what it is, but I love that number, like 144. I don't know what it is.
That is not what I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say I love inlay. Or,
I also do love inlay, but I just love that number. I don't know what it is. I think it's just like, sold to Kathy Suter on YouTube.
Ooh, let's give her a little bum bum. Congratulations, Kathy.
Bitty bitty bum bum.
You know what I just realized, Marco? I'm not wearing any jewelry.
Oh my gosh. Well, you're wearing almost your seamstress, like,
Oh, I know. I feel like one of those ladies at Victoria's Secret that look all official with their tape measure.
Is that what they do at Victoria's Secret? They wear tape measures?
Yeah. I
I've
won't get
never
into
been
the
inside
I
of
won't get
one.
into the wheres and whys of that one, but I completely forgot to deck myself out today. I even wore a new shirt thinking, oh, I could look at some beads today. Oops. All right, what number are we on? We are on 3. Let me take you Kathy's beautiful little bracelet.
Congratulations.
I don't know why I brought you the whole block.
Give me the whole block. You can't handle the block.
All right. If you were feeling the inlay from earlier, we got more for you.
Oh, the overlay.
Overlay. Sorry. Gosh. I'm rusty from the weekend, apparently.
Did you do party all weekend? Psh,
No, I
sick
didn't
invite.
go. I didn't go to the T.Skies party. I was busy taking care of a sick husband.
Partying with all of your babies and sick husband and your piggies? Wow.
Yeah,
Sick
it's a
invite.
rough life, huh? Pigs and goats and husbands. Look how beautiful those look together.
Oh my gosh, we got the
Mamma
arrowhead
mia.
design and the Kiva step design.
Yes. Wish my wrists were big enough.
Gosh, those would fit me. Shoot.
Like it. All right. So this is number 3. Overlay. I believe this is also, yes, this is another one by the Singer family. It's the same size as the one we tried on before. I'll confirm it, but like 99% positive. 5.5, 6 1/4.
So if you're unfamiliar with measuring bracelet size, all we do is we measure the interior of the bracelet, and we also measure the gap in between, and it gives you your whole size. And if you're measuring yourself at home, take one of those handy dandy seamstress measuring tapes, put it around your wrist a little bit loose, and you'll know your size. And
Yep.
you said it was a size 6.5?
Yes.
Alright.
Wait, did I say that? Shoot.
I know, sorry. I interrupted.
Now I'm, like,
I
worried
said
that I
things and you
didn't-
forgot.
Worried that I'm like leaving too much up to guessing. So it was a 5.5 on the inside and a 1 1/4 on the outside.
Ah, so 6 3/4.
Almost. But it could be bent in a little bit too
Mm-hmm.
if you needed it to be. And it's the same price as the first one, $180. Again, that's the sale price, so it's not going to stay that way forever.
Yeah, originally it's $225 in gallery, but I bet if you go to any other gallery too in Santa Fe, this would be like a $500 piece. I could see that.
Oh, there's so much work that goes into overlay.
And this is stamp work too. They include stamp
Yeah,
and
I should show
overlay.
that off. That little stamp right there. Little arrows.
Gosh, I love those.
So every bit of this design, except for those stamps there, is cut out with a saw. So it's just the precision and the craftsmanship is
Mm-hmm.
so mind-blowing to me.
So Carla asks on YouTube, could it be brought down to a 6 or a 5.5? So that's pretty far down. I think the most we could take it is down to a 6.5.
You think?
Yeah. We said a gap was,
I'm a size 6,
yeah.
and I
could
think
be-
it could be squeezed. Let me show you. Where am I at? There I am. I think it could be squeezed into a size that would fit my size 6 wrist.
Mhm.
It might be a little dangly, but it certainly wouldn't be, snug and uncomfortable, but I don't think it'd be falling off either.
Yeah. You might just get some maracas on your wrist.
Maracas! And she will make music wherever she goes. Okay, we're coming up to number 4. Get your typing fingers ready because we've got
Oh my gosh. Golden Hills!
Golden Hills.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, ha, ha, hi.
No, it's funny, I always do that at any ranchetta I will DJ.
Oh, how can you not? I told my mom that my secret calling was to be a grita. I don't even know, a grita singer? I don't know what you would
Grita
say.
singer.
A grita shouter? Oh, look at that beautiful stamp work. The detail of that,
That's a lot of stamps.
it's incredible. And it's all so perfect.
And shout out to Sistinas for participating in the auction last week. She got that fetish necklace. Congratulations. Post it in the inner circle. We'd love to see you wearing it.
So I don't know if you see, but the crown is facing that way on this one. And it's the same stamp, but it's facing the opposite way going that. It's like, it's moving like water.
Mm.
And I think water is fitting because look at that beautiful violety stone.
Oh my gosh.
So
I swear, this one
this
just
must-
doesn't
I
come
think-
across. It's so beautiful.
I think this one was actually in our Golden Hill show, but maybe didn't sell. And I can't imagine why, because that is just gorgeous. It's probably about a size 7? But
I think a 6.5.
6.5, you think? Let's see who's right. Let's take a guessing game.
Oops.
5 on the inside. 6 1/4 on the outside.
Oops.
The retail price on this one is The retail price on this one is $300. The sale price is $240.
So Denise Peterson, this is a Golden Hills turquoise stone, a very sought after and very rare form of turquoise. It's hard to display it on camera because it's such a nice violet light blue.
It's like a milky blue.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the color before or just as the sun is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
When the sky is not quite gray, but it's not quite blue, but it's
Twilight?
not quite purple. Twilight's at night, so this is dawn, but Twilight's kind of like that too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love it.
I think if we could show the stone.
I might be able to get it on. Oh, and it's sold.
Oh, awesome! Because the stone.
Might be able to zoom in from over here. Let's see.
You can see it better in that one. If you could just see the stone, you would know what what all the fuss is about.
Oh yeah, and it's got a little bit of matrix to it. Oh my
It does.
gosh, it's gorgeous.
It's really pretty. You're gonna love it, Carla. Let's give Carla an honoring. Congratulations on your new bracelet. Let me put this back for Marco so we can keep track of it.
Yes, yes. I'll just put it down right there.
Yep.
Carla Stevens on YouTube. Congratulations.
Ooh, it's so fun when someone gets a new piece of jewelry. I get excited for you. I'm living vicariously through all of you. All right, number 5, Abalone. What a magical sea gem. Am I right or am I right? I just
Am I right or am
I just
All
fill
right,
the
all right,
air
all right.
with babbling while I get things in focus. Just bear with me.
Oh my lord.
That's so pretty. And this is another one of those stones. Well, this isn't a stone, it's a shell, but another one of those substances that it's like really hard to capture the beauty. I'm a photographer. I do a lot of jewelry photography, and abalone is one of those shells that I just struggle with because I'll change my settings and I can just never quite capture the iridescence and the magic.
And
So
it's
you can
such
kind of
an
see it right there.
underrated stone and shell
Changes.
too.
I love it. And I love the word too, abalone.
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 Did I
It's
spell
so
abalone
romantic.
correctly?
I think so.
Abba.
I'm not a great speller
Me neither.
I'm a good writer but not a great speller So this one is retailing for $300, but again the sale price, same as last time, is $240, but not forever. This one is I thought I could do something tricky and get it zoomed in over there, but it
Gosh,
didn't auto
I need like
focus.
computer control of all the zooms and focus. That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah, that'd be playing at a whole other level if
That'd
we
be
had
newscaster.
that. Yeah.
NBA jewelry style. Do you know what size it is?
Oh yeah. Just quit fiddling with my focus
Your
over there.
abalone word.
Abalone. The only thing wrong with the word abalone, and maybe it's not something that's wrong so much, is that it rhymes with baloney.
Abalone baloney.
Abalone baloney.
Hey, at least it doesn't rhyme with orange, okay?
Yeah. 5.5 on the inside. With a 1-inch gap, so that's 6.5.
And the sale price was $240 today.
Correctamundo, Telemundo. I don't like where this price tag is. It's interfering with my stone. There we go. Ooh. What a sweet little design. Recognize that bezel. Yup. Eddie Secatero.
Yes, yes.
He's our man.
It's so rare that I see him work with Abalone. This is like, I think one of his only Abalone pieces that I've seen.
That bezel is so iconically Eddie Secatero, though. I'm sorry, I'm getting where I recognize things like that now. I'm like, oh yeah.
He's super recognizable because he's just so quick and he has amazing designs.
He's got it down.
This is one of my favorite ones because it's the 4 corner design, so it has the 4 directions on it. But he
She's
does like
pretty.
storybook designs. That's how he describes them.
Storybook designs. That's how he says it?
I think like not storybook, but they just tell a story. Like there, a lot of
Yeah,
them.
I know what you mean.
There's other pieces that I forgot what the design, what he calls the design, but it's like the story of life because it has Kiva steps in it. It has rain signifiers.
Oh, wow.
It's really interesting.
Symbology is beautiful in all the art forms. And it wasn't until recently that I realized that jewelry also employs symbology to a greater extent than I ever realized. And I grew up around Navajo jewelry, Zuni jewelry, Hopi jewelry, all of it, and I guess no one ever explained it to me, so I just kind of took it for granted. And now that I literally work around jewelry for the last 5 years, it's like, holy smokes, there's so much more going on in this piece of jewelry than just an ornament.
Right, and that's what I tell about people, like the students that come in for the Kita scholarship or the internship. Like once you're in the industry, you learn so much more than in school or just in a workshop.
Sure.
Look at this vintage.
I think that's Kingman, but I don't know for certain.
I don't think it is because it's got that light blue. Oh, why do we keep freezing?
It's incredible. You know, since it is a vintage piece, though, the coloring might be a little different just from like having been worn.
It would be more green, if anything.
Oh, okay.
That's what usually
Maybe.
happens to turquoise. So it's probably stabilized a bit, but gosh, what a gorgeous stone! You see all that pyrite in it.
Are we getting this
Oh yeah.
the
It's
feel
a little-
across here?
Oh,
There.
oh, right there. Oh, my
Oh, it's
gosh.
beautiful. And that little feather, I always love the little feather. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. So this is a bigger cuff, a little wider.
Oh, there we go. Is there an artist mark on this one? I feel like this one is hard to.
You
put an
know
artist
it.
mark.
I don't know what the artist mark is. It's like a triangle with an arrow inside of it. Let's see.
Huh. Oh my gosh, why do we keep freezing?
Are we freezing for you guys, or is this just something
It's just
with
on
our
our end.
computer? Oh, okay, good.
Huh.
Can you
Yeah,
see?
this is super vintage. It's not even stamped sterling.
Ah,
And that's probably pre-70s then.
I'm not focusing on
There
this.
we go.
There we go. There it is.
Ah, look at that.
That's such a cool hallmark.
Oh my gosh. And these early pieces just
It's
don't even say sterling.
gorgeous. Great, I'm gonna try it on. It's like a little cage,
Oh, yeah.
like an
It's
armor.
a wire cage.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it a lot. I think it's a 7, but let's find out.
It's
I'm always
freezing
in such
face.
awe when Shep is like, oh, this, he just knows, by trying it on. And I'm like, I want to be cool like that. Those are my goals, my jewelry goals. 5 1/4. And the outside is an inch and a little over 1.25 inches. So 6 1/2.
Okay. We have a YouTube viewer saying that they saw a squash blossom on the Antiques Roadshow with this color turquoise on it.
Oh,
Yeah, from the
really?
1920s. That's something.
We're way up here. Just kidding. Don't do that.
And this one could be brought down a little bit because it is mostly wire.
Yeah, you could bend that in a little bit, but you don't want to fiddle with it too much because it's older and it would compromise it. The sale price on this beauty is $260. That's the sale price. Now it's $325 if you were to just come in here. We like to give that 20% to honor all of you because you're spending your evening with us.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what part of the country you're in, afternoon, evening.
For the world. We had a
Oh,
customer,
yeah.
I think, Wanda. She is buying something. She bought a bunch of pieces from our last artist sale on Saturday, and it's our first out of country sale that I have done.
Where was she from?
I don't know exactly. I just know we couldn't use UPS or
Huh?
USPS to send it.
That's neat. I know we have someone that watches a lot, often from Germany.
Oh yeah, Anke. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 6. Oh, I wanted to mention also this. If you know a gentleman that maybe has a little bit of a smaller wrist, this is a really nice universal piece, as a lot of native jewelry is.
Mm-hmm.
Looks good on the fellas and the ladies. So you can share jewelry.
Yeah, Mother's Day is coming up and Father's Day.
That's right. Okay. This next, would you call it a stone?
I'll have to see
I
it.
think it's a stone. It's a stone. I don't know what else to call it,
these
right?
ones, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna blow your mind because it blew my mind. Petrified fish scales.
Yes, from inside of their mouth.
From the inside of their mouth. So I'm imagining a gigantic fish, for one thing, like a prehistoric
fish.
dinosaur fish. Because this was a lot of New Mexico, and particularly a lot of the Navajo Nation, was ocean. It was all covered in water. Not all of it, but a lot of it. And there's also, those places where they have dinosaur prints, like petrified into the earth.
There's a lot of that in New Mexico too.
Petrified wood. But this is a new one on me. Petrified fish scales. This is an Eddie Secatero. I'm thinking this is probably a pretty rare.
Yeah, I think we had a batch of it,
stone.
and Shep had mentioned that there's no one else with this stone, really.
This is like the most rock and roll stone, I think. That I can picture this on Mick Jagger or like.
Oh my gosh.
Or like Liv Tyler or something, with like some skinny snakeskin pants.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool.
Oh gosh, man!
It's so
I just
cool.
want a motorcycle and some snakeskin boots now.
Me too. Dang, I wish I was wearing some beads so I could try this on.
Yeah, but we would go. This would probably be good. What's the bale size on this one?
You can see Eddie's stamp there.
Oh my
Eddie
gosh,
Secatero.
that wonderful
The sale
polish.
price on this beauty is $180, which I think is a steal for something this unique.
And an Eddie Secatero piece. Yep.
The bale is about it's a 1/4 inch wide. So probably get your smaller beads in there.
Yeah, 3mm to 5mm, I believe, is what would fit that. Now I know why I don't eat fish. It's gorgeous.
Just say I don't eat them. I wear them.
Oh yeah. There's
And
even
their
that little bit
ancestors.
of orange. It's almost like a spiny oyster orange.
It's got
and purple.
like specks of orange right there, and then it's got this sort of a salmony color, a little bit of a pink color in there.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could have seen what it looked like raw before it was polished and cut and everything.
Right? If it's just some
I'm
giant fish.
Totally fascinated by it. It's actually growing on me by the second. I'm like, this is really cool.
How long is it?
I've worked with jewelry for not making jewelry, but photographing jewelry and doing other things in the jewelry industry, and I've never seen anything like this. This and Bumblebee Jasper were revelations when I started here. 1.25 inches long.
And then with the bale?
With the bale, 1.75 inches.
Okay.
Yeah. So, let's see. Maybe if I hold it up to my chest. So, see.
So cute.
The scale
Well,
on
everyday wear, almost.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I love about Eddie's pieces. You can wear them every day because
Well,
they're strong and they're thick.
You can dress them up or you can dress them down. Like boots and a t-shirt, totally acceptable. You could wear this with like a evening dress.
And if you have any other pieces like this to match it, it would be a perfect set. Because I know he's done some rings in the past. We haven't had this stone on in a while.
Leticia, we answered your question, I think. Let me know if you have any other questions about this one, though. And then we have another one, number 8. Same stone.
Different shape.
Different shape.
A round one. I love it. Same
Reminds me
size
of a little
bezel.
turtle.
Or same size bale.
Yes, the bale's the same. This one is... Let me measure it on this side. It's about 1 inch long without the bale. With the bale... spinning around on me. About an inch and a half.
I love this one.
That's sweet.
I love his round pendants. I really want him to make some more like lapis pieces. 'Cause that's one thing I've never seen him work with. But if you're following him, he's actually working with some more azurite soon.
Oh, cool. Azurite's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
This is the same price as the last one, $180 sale price. The retail gallery price is $225.
Looks like a medallion.
Look at that. Look at that. How wild is that? Petrified fish scales. The fact that these petrified fish scales have color to them
Oh yeah.
blows my mind. I want to know the science. How does this happen?
So it has the same thing with spiny oysters. So you'll find red and orange and purple dependent on altitude and salt in the water. Like how much salt is in that specific area.
Far
So
out.
I could see salt and other pieces going with this to affect it. And number 7 has sold to Lena Trevino on
Congratulations, Lena!
YouTube.
I knew someone had to take this home. It's too unique, too special. All right. Congratulations, Lena, on your new pendant. I will whisk this away to Marco back there who's keeping track.
Mm-hmm. I think it would be considered a shell, but also petrified anything. I think it's considered petrified. So
It's like its
petrified
own
is
thing?
a stone, basically,
Yeah, because there's petrified wood, but
which counts as a stone, but it's an organic material.
it's wild.
I think it considers as a mineral. I think
A
that's
mineral.
what it is. It's considered as a mineral.
Do jewelers use petrified wood ever?
Not that I've seen a lot. Mostly, the thing you'll see instead of that is bone, like when bone was used. But I haven't seen a lot of people use petrified.
Is that because
anything.
it's rare or just because it's...
I
only
think
asked-
it's because of the color
I have
too.
these random chunks of petrified wood around my house that I lugged home from somewhere that
Oh yeah,
could make
I
cool
used
jewelry.
to be infatuated with petrified wood.
It's neat. I remember going with my grandma to see to the petrified forest and seeing those gigantic chunks. I think that's where those dinosaur tracks are also.
Mm.
Oh, she's beautiful. This stone
Give us your guesses. What is
has
this?
personality for days.
Huh. What is amber considered?
Amber.
Because amber is a tree sap.
We need a gemologist on here.
I took my geology class, so I should know this. But what do y'all think the
No
stone
idea.
is? You guys know. Eddie Secotero's classic pieces.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty. And it makes me hungry for cookies and cream ice cream.
Oh my gosh. That's what I'm going to eat when I get home. Dude.
My
This is like the
free
purest form of cookies and
There you
cream.
go.
That's like the whitest ice cream I've ever seen.
my free associations that I have with jewelry are ridiculous. Things that they remind me of.
And Denise Peterson is correct. White
Half-
buffalo.
White buffalo, 1/2 inch on the bail. So that's a good sized bail there.
Mm-hmm.
That's handy. Eddie's hallmark. Length with bail, 2 inches. I really like this piece. It caught my eye. I'm on the lookout for some white buffalo or some wild horse for my hubby.
You know what I would really love to do? White buffalo, like, disc necklace, like the chain. Like, including that with Navajo pearls.
Oh, that would be
wonderful.
gorgeous. Yes.
Getting some of that in there. Oh my gosh.
The price on this is
Surprising.
$180. Heck, that's a good price.
Yeah. For an Eddie piece, especially white buffalo. Because white buffaloes are getting more rare because it's a very expensive stone. Usually you'll find it at like 70 cents a carat.
Wow.
And if it's pre-cut, you can find it at like $2 a carat, which is crazy expensive.
I'm not capturing all the really cool designs and matrix on here, but I'm trying. The white's reflecting a lot of the light, but there's some different variations in the white down there, some browns.
Yeah. You'll get like, this is leaning towards that almost like brown red, like in some of that, in that little bottom speck towards the bottom of it. It's gorgeous though. Little Dalmatian. If you're working in a firehouse, there you go.
It almost looks like a little face. Like there's the eyes and the little nose.
Oh my gosh. And one giant eyebrow?
Yeah. I'm not sure what that is.
Oh,
If Frida Kahlo was a puppy dog. Okay.
The Otterstons have a new turquoise called Iron Maiden.
What? All of these new turquoises just pop up. It's incredible. You would think that where we're at in human history would have found all the stones that there are to find.
All
and
that
yet,
came up was Iron Maiden.
And yet there's more popping up every day. That blows my mind.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We got ourselves some Royston. Some banded Royston. This is
I think another name for this is Boulder Royston because it's not truly a band, but it's in the same area. You can see that little bit of Royston in there.
Yeah. This is quickly becoming one of my new favorites. Just because it's so unpredictable in the design.
Yeah. And Eddie actually cut these stones for us. So Shep gave Eddie a bunch of Royston that had a little bit of turquoise in it.
Oh, cool.
And he's like, go cut this and make some band Royston with it. And he lo and behold did. I think he had a whole show with them.
Neat. This is an Eddie. It's got a 1/2 inch bail. And it's just a smidge over 2 inches long.
Oh, sorry. Right when I
It's
changed
okay.
it. Wow.
That's neat.
What's that? Oh, I hear someone coming.
Hi, Sarah. What do you got back there? Is that a cupcake?
It is a
It
couple.
looks like a white buffalo.
It looks like our white
cupcake.
buffalo.
Yeah, right?
I didn't know she was bringing up a big chunk of white buffalo turquoise or a sweetie.
It's a cupcake. Diego made cupcakes for us.
People make cupcakes.
Yes, I think there's cupcakes
Right.
upstairs. All right, good to know.
Everybody needs to hurry and buy all of this jewelry so I can go upstairs and have a cupcake. I'm very food motivated. We've got ourselves another Royston.
This one confused me because I thought at first it was Gaspiite, but I know that Royston has that green, and I know Eddie cut a lot of it for us, so I was like, of course this is Royston.
This is a really cool stone. It's lime green. It's wild.
Okay. This one's very
There's
cool.
the hallmark. And let me give you a size on this puppy. 1/2 inch bail. And 2 1/4 inches long. It's a longer one.
Oh,
I like
look at
it.
that.
I love when he does this, when he leaves the stone like in its natural, the shape is, not forced. He works with the natural shape of the stone.
Yeah,
Which
and it's
makes
almost
it-
got like facets to it where if you look at where the light reflects off it, there's almost that point right there. Do you
Mhm.
see that?
Yep.
I love that. It's like a little boulder. It's almost like a nugget, you know?
I mean, so you know for certain that this bezel is completely fashioned by hand because you could never just go buy one to fit a stone that's a completely unique stone. So if you're wearing your jewelry and anyone ever questioned the integrity of it, you could say, well.
And even his saw designs around the sides. So this one has that 3 cut, but he still has it where it follows the points.
It flows. It has a flowing design to it that just follows that natural curvature.
So this one is number 11, Kathy. The Royston before was number 10. If you want to show
I'll
that
show
one
you
as
side by
well.
side. All right. This is 10 right here. And then this is 11.
They're both the same price, $180.
They have just different colors.
Oh, she said green, so pretty sure it's the.
This one.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulate who? Kathy?
Kathy
Congratulations,
Suter.
Kathy. Yes, 11. She's making out like a bandit, as my father would say.
As always, she'll beat everybody to it. She's right there.
Yeah. can think about is that cupcake.
I know. I made bread this weekend for the first time ever.
Stop it.
And it was green chili cheddar bread.
Yum.
And I was gonna bring it in for everybody.
And then you
and
ate it
I
all?
wake up in the morning and my dog has eaten the whole loaf.
What?
And I was so sad.
Did he get sick?
No.
Oh, I would have gotten so mad at that dog.
Oh my gosh, it was so sad because it took me like 8 hours to make this bread.
Oh my gosh.
And it looked beautiful. I'll show you a picture after.
Another one of my favorites, Charlight. This is our last one today, and then we'll go back through them. What I love about Charlight, aside from the obvious, the purples are incredible, is that when you're up close and looking at it, it looks icy, right? The light purple looks like ice crystals.
Oh yeah.
And I love that about it because it's mined in Russia, and they can only mine it during certain times of the year when the ground is defrosted enough to actually get to it. So it's actually created in ice, and you can see that reflected in that incredible, I guess that's a matrix.
Yeah. It always reminds me of like marble, right?
Mm-hmm.
And every time I see it, I'm just like, wouldn't that be a cool marble countertop, just all charred white?
Jeez, that would be incredible.
That'd be an expensive countertop right there.
Oof, worth it.
This one's a bigger one. I think it's a 1/2 inch bale. It might be bigger than that.
It is actually, it's a 1/2 inch.
Dang, I'm good.
You're good. You can spot it from across the room. The pendant itself is 2 inches. Then with the veil added in, it's 2.5. This one is ordinarily $400, but the sale today makes it $320.
Yeah, and that's a huge piece of charlight.
That's a steal on it. Let me hold it up to myself so you can kind of see the scale. Yeah, it's a showstopper.
Gosh.
Get this crazy thing off of me. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, I hope to find a piece that big someday.
Just find it.
Yeah, just be like, what is this? Oh, charlight?
And the Rio Grande. Just floating
Just
along.
all polished from the river. Oh my gosh. The Russians came.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Look at that. It's
Oh.
got that white. And usually you'll find like it go from like a darker purple, almost similar to sugilite, but when it's bigger, you can really find that white in it, which is gorgeous. Reflective and icy. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. I'm holding it there because I'm just staring at it on the screen, admiring it. I think we mentioned this already, but it is an Eddie Secatero.
Look at that lovely polish. Just a fine craftsman worker. Like, oh. He's such a cool guy too. He's just so laid back, and he just comes in. He'll call.
He was a sweetheart.
It's like, I'll do that live show when that Saturday comes up. I'm like, all right, Eddie's like, all right, bye.
It's all confirmed and out. I love it. Okay, before we go back through from start to finish, is there anything that somebody wants to take a look at that doesn't want to just wait around? Because I can do that. I have the power.
I have the power.
Dalmatian, I think, is my favorite of the show.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. We
Especially
love white buffalo.
especially now that it has a matching cupcake to go with it.
We showed the cupcake.
Every piece of white buffalo comes with a free cupcake.
There's this Japanese game show where they'll make things out of chocolate, and it's like a shoe made out of chocolate, and people have to eat it to see if it's actually real or chocolate.
Oh
and
my
that would be
gosh.
great to do with white buffalo.
Oh my gosh.
Because I would love to eat something that looked like white buffalo.
The game shows that are in other countries are so odd, and I know that
They're
they
way
probably
better than ours.
they
Shoot.
probably think that about us too. It's just so funny, like the way cultures manifest in different ways through something like a game show.
You should just sit down one day, just for an hour, and watch a whole Japanese game show. Just by itself, no subtitles or anything. Just experience the whole thing. It's a trip. It's fun. I recommend it to everyone.
All right. Did you discover this during quarantine?
I did, actually.
It feels like a quarantine. When I hear that, I'm like, oh god.
For me,
I never want to binge watch anything ever again.
When I go into someone's house and I see one of those walls that's painted all geometrically, I'm like, oh yeah, this was done in 2020, wasn't it?
Oh gosh. In 2020, I had a baby. That was my quarantine feat.
Peter site.
This one is $180. That's the sale price. It is overlay Navajo by the Singer family. Peter site. What is that?
Oh my gosh, I just looked it up.
Marco just looked it up. I can hear him over there gasping.
I tried to drag it over, but it's not working. Let's see if I can.
I've been working in the yard. I'm starting to see my tan show up in the camera.
Oh my gosh, Peter site? Oh, look at this right here. Look at
What?
that.
Oh, everybody Google Peter site right now. Stop,
my
drop, and
gosh.
Google.
That is gorgeous. I
That's-
want it. Me and Devin are gonna go in on some.
Do it.
So this
All
is
right.
number 1
Number 1.
at 180.
Mm-hmm.
Size 6.5.
6.5, Dana. And you can pull it in a little bit, or we can for you if you need to. It has that little bit of a give there. The opening's real wide, so we can bring that in.
God, I really need to get myself an overlay cuff. They're just
You should.
They're so nice.
They look great on guys.
Yeah, because it's
Really
that
do.
minimalism, but
Yeah, and it's actually one of my favorite looks on a guy is just a simple silver overlay band.
good to know. I'll wear some.
Do it up.
This is number 2, the Kiva Step overlay cuff, Singer family.
This one is $180 also.
Or number 3, actually. Sorry, number
Mhm.
2 sold.
Yeah, number 3. Yeah, it's like effortless cool when you have on something like this.
Right.
It's like not flashy and over the top, definitely very classy and tasteful. You can tell you know what you're doing because you picked it out in the first place. Like anybody that knows jewelry is gonna say, "Oh, nice overlay."
They know what you're.
And
You know
just
what
like-
you're doing.
You're like, yeah, I'm cool.
Love it.
Oh, the size on this, I believe it was the same.
6.5 as well.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, I think this is my favorite of the show.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Another Eddie Secatero piece.
The iridescence of the abalone is
Zoom in on that.
it just has fire. It's magical.
There we
Yeah, Eddie makes some great stuff.
go. I think this one was 6 3/4. I'm not too sure though. Let me check. Number 4, right?
5.
5. 6.5. Going for 240. Oh, come on, little autofocus. There you go.
Well, if I shake with this at it, it'll see it.
Oh wow. Yeah, that one's a shiner.
Yeah, this camera captures it a little bit better. It's so reflective in the lights, but you can see all those. Oh, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of, the Aurora Borealis.
Oh my goodness.
Doesn't it look like the Northern Lights?
I wouldn't know. I've never seen them, but
Well, I
would
haven't
hope-
either, but I watch the TVs.
I've watched Discovery Channel.
I've seen things. Oh, our vintage piece of the night.
Number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Also a 6.5. Oh gosh, I want to know what turquoise this is because I don't think it's Kingman.
It's a little too blue, turquoisey blue. I
Yeah,
think.
it's got
to
that
be
white
Kingman.
in it, and then it goes
And the
out.
matrix just aren't quite right for that.
It has so much pyrite in it. You can see little flecks of it reflect right there.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah, right there's a lot.
Such an interesting stone.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's been quiet. Are we still live?
Oh yeah.
I'm used to everyone being so chatty, talking to me.
Hello.
Hello, are you out there? What do the patterns on the half bracelets mean?
Number 1 and 2.
Oh,
So on number 2, I know a little bit about that design, but number 1,
so this is where are we?
the Kiva step.
The Kiva steps. kivas are underground spaces that are used for ceremony with the
Mhm.
Pueblo.
And they're usually representative of the
The-
path of life as well, because it's a
Mhm.
staircase design. So it's going up and down the life path.
I think we maybe looked at this a few days ago, and I know that there's kiva steps, but it also reminded me of a little honeycombs, which are also givers
Oh
of
yeah,
life.
I do remember something along those
Yeah,
lines.
they give life. And every artist is going to have a different interpretation of the symbols. I don't think there's a hard and set guidebook for this.
Mhm.
Every community, every nation, every pueblo has a different way of doing things and a different story attached to designs, but that's kind of a general answer to that question for that design. And then I think this is just a beautiful.
This one reminds me of the
Pattern.
4 directions as well, because you have that up and down triangle in
Mhm.
the center, and the lines going out to the other.
You see designs similar to this in our sash belts that we wear.
Okay. Wow.
So
Love
that
this piece.
you could maybe the pattern might have come from some weaving designs, some
Yeah.
Dene weaving designs.
A lot of Navajo weaving designs are usually relayed in jewelry as well as what we've seen. And Letitia was asking about the Eddie Secretero Abalone bracelet. What was the price on that one?
Oh, glad you asked. This one's $240.
The Abalone is $240, Leticia. I think we have some pendants now.
We do. We have our super cool petrified fish scales that I'm flipping out about.
Oh yeah. Number 10, I believe.
No, I think this is 8.
8? Okay.
Yes, and it's on sale for $180. Eddie Secretero. If you didn't hear me talking about it earlier in the show, these are petrified fish scales from
The inside of the mouth.
the inside of the mouth, and
Yes.
I just picture like one of those ginormous prehistoric man-eating fishes because I don't know what else would be big
Prehistoric
enough.
future man-eating fish.
Right, I don't know what would be big enough to like have scales petrify.
Right?
Pretty wild, pretty super unique.
Wow. And then you got that rope border that Eddie does, the 4 directions on that one. Nice everyday wear with a 1/4 inch bail size.
We don't see a lot of round pendants in our show,
Yeah.
so it's kind of a novelty.
I'm more of a symmetrical guy, so I love the round pendants. Symmetry is my thing.
This would look nice on a fella.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My favorite.
The white buffalo.
The white buffalo.
Oh, there we
This camera is not doing the stone justice.
go. Yeah, let's switch over to the other one. There we go.
Yeah, that's nice. You can see more of the variations. They're so subtle. That's why it's hard to capture them on the camera. There's a bit of a cream color band right there, a little bit up here, almost yellow.
And I love this one too because the saw design at the top of it, all those little spaces. This is all done by hand, and Eddie is so quick. I've seen videos of him doing those saw works. Each one of those little lines
Yeah,
is
and
done
you've
by
got to
hand.
think like he's not sitting there measuring those out. He's just eyeballing it.
Oh yeah, he does it by hand and just goes
Yeah.
so quick.
Just-
I've broken already like 3 saw blades today. I don't know how he does it.
I feel like he becomes one with his tools. They're just
Oh,
an
yeah.
extension of his body.
And he's always listening to some good soul music too.
Ooh.
Based off his Facebook stories, I can see he's just always listening to soul in his studio, and I'm like,
How
that's the
cool.
way to go, Eddie. We love it.
He lives in Tohajili, is that right?
I believe so. I'm not too sure though.
All right, and this one is also 180.
Yeah.
All right, our banded Royston triangle.
How much was the white buffalo, Mary?
It was
for this?
$180.
$180.
That is the sale price.
gorgeous. It has that rounded area and the sharp points to it. I just love that with this triangular piece.
I'm not sure that lighting is
Yeah, this one's a little dark on this
capturing
side.
out. That's good for the lighter stones. Let's go back over here.
Yeah, there you go.
So pretty. But I'm glad you put up those that information because we forgot to talk about it.
Yeah, so we do offer layaways. You can see by our little comment right there. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
I think we only have one item today, which is the last pendant that qualifies for layaway.
But if your total order is over $250, you can also do layaway.
Oh yes, correct. Good catch.
So this one was number 10?
10.
And then now on to number 11.
Our
Or 12.
beautiful, not so little charlight piece.
Yeah, see, it looks darker on this light, but the more representative version of it is with the other camera that we'll switch to. Where you get a lot of that really nice light purple coming through, mixed with that dark and that white, and I just love this piece. I'm
Right there,
surprised
you
that
see
this one's
those
not
little-
going today.
You see those little light flecks there when you turn it to the side?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the little ice crystal designs that I was talking about.
I was noticing that right when you said. I'd never thought of it like that, but oh my gosh, I see that for sure.
Like when there's frost on the window pane,
Mm-hmm.
for example.
Yeah, it's almost like an iridescent, but it's just like a
Mhm.
refraction of the light. I could see like parts of the stone being translucent and the light passing through a lot of it, just by what I see in that little reflection, almost that holographic look. But oh, what a beautiful stone. Charlotte's expensive too. I'm surprised that this one's still here.
It's because it's so rare.
Mm-hmm.
It's an ice stone. The ground has to be thawed out enough for it to be mined in Russia.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that a little bit earlier. The price on this one is $320.
With a
Anybody's
1/2 inch
interested.
bail, it's a pretty big piece.
Yeah, this one has some size to it. It even fits on the tip of my finger. Swap
Yeah,
7
excellent.
for 8. I suppose so.
You've got it. I do love the round.
This one was my favorite one. So this one is now back up for grabs, everybody. Pop it over here. Oops.
Yeah, that diamond shape. Arrowhead shape. Thank you, Tina. It was lovely seeing you come in the other day. And I think she updated her profile picture to match that sundress she was wearing too. Love it.
Does anybody want to see anything or have any questions? We'll just hang out here for a minute. This is when we get to ask each other trivia questions about one another.
Oh yeah.
Marco, your turn to ask me a question.
Shoot.
I know, you always say, I'm on the spot. Come on. Come on. You can do it.
What's the latest thing you've bought from Amazon? I don't know. Or are you not an Amazon buyer? Are you better than us all?
Amazon, honestly, I think baby formula.
From Amazon?
We had to get a subscription to keep up. She's eating like crazy. What about you?
The last thing I bought from Amazon was actually a music synthesizer. I bought a drum machine.
That's awesome. Pearls. Okay, we have Navajo pearls. We don't have like freshwater pearls. What kind of pearls are you thinking about, Teresa?
On our website, we actually have a new line that just came out, and it's going to be mixed in with another line that's coming out soon.
Yes.
It's called our Navajo Pearl Collection.
Mm-hmm. And we call it Navajo pearls. This is important because every strand of Navajo pearls is actually created by Navajo artists. We don't just throw that word out there willy-nilly because it sounds cool. These are actual Navajo pearls created by Navajos.
Yes.
A lot of places will call them Navajo pearls, and they've they were not made by Navajos. So we're really proud of that fact.
Yeah, so we have Navajo workers that make the beads,
Mhm.
and then whenever we have them finished and soldered together, Devin is actually the only
Yes.
person who is allowed to work on these
Yes,
pieces.
Devin is our
Devin
resident.
and his family, actually.
Devin's our resident Diné artist, and so he brings in his family. I've seen his mama and his
His cousin.
sister. I feel like there's a sister-in-law one day. So they're up there and they're working. It's really fun to see the family. Teresa, if you go to T.Skies.com, you'll see all sorts of pearls.
Oh yeah.
It'll be the first thing you see, actually. So you
Mhm.
can check that out.
And we'll have to do another show. Hopefully Vanita Cowboy will be. I don't know if you've gotten in contact with her recently, but she's another artist that we've had on before. She'll do like only handmade pearls, so she does the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
And hers
That
are a little
takes
bit thicker.
forever to do.
And hers are like
I
huge.
think I've worn some of her pearls that we have upstairs.
I got my mom some, and those ones are a little bit more pricey, and just because every one of them is made like by
They take
her,
2 bowls and then
they're
solder them together.
thick metal too.
Yeah, I don't even begin to understand
I bought
how
her,
that
like,
happens.
I bought my mom a 1/2 inch one. I was like, oh my gosh, I want these.
Oh, congratulations, Teresa. I hope we get to see it in the inner
I
circle.
think she came in today.
Oh, is that? I was wondering how she did
Yeah.
that.
So
Awesome.
Devin was having fun. It was nice to have someone in the shop, all high energy. I was like, all right, we're awake. I love it. Yes.
Oh, I know. It gets kind of sleepy around here, but we're coming out of quarantine, so we need you guys to come visit us.
Right, it's the middle of the day, sleepies, the mimis.
Yeah.
That's what we say in New Mexico. Time to go mimis.
Go Mimi's. Is that a New Mexico thing?
Yeah, it's a
I
New
thought it
Mexico
was just
thing.
like a thing that my family says.
No, it's a New Mexico thing.
It's great.
Go mimis.
I love weird regional sayings. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. We are going to be back here on Thursday for our late show at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's as far as I've gotten in the timetables. I think Pacific is 2 hours before us. But you guys probably know better than me. But 5:30 Mountain Standard Time, we're going to be doing another one of these sort of grab bag random shows. Friday, we're going to have Old Pawn. You don't want to miss that. It's going to be really cool. Shep always curates that show, and obviously Shep has great taste. And Saturday is our Saturday is our live Q&A show. So Shep and I are going to be hanging out down here, answering all the questions that everybody wants to know. Nothing's off the table. We get all sorts of questions that come in, people wondering things about who owns the company and who works here, what we do, and how things are made. And we're going to get into it, and we're going to talk it all through and answer your questions live if you have them, or you can send us a question in advance to hello@tskies.com. So you don't want to miss that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're hoping to just have fun with it and hang out.
Oh, yeah.
So no artist show this week. We're doing a live Q&A. And hello, somebody just popped in. We're just closing up, but you can go back and watch. We still have these items for sale at the end of this show. So if you see something you like, you can give us a call here and say, hey, I love that pendant that looked like a snake. This is our phone number, 505-862-9443. Or you can email us at hello@tskies.com.
Or message us on Facebook.
Or message us on Facebook, yes.
And these items are on sale for the next 24 hours.
Yes, next 24 hours, 20% off, and then they go back to their retail price. Thank you, Teresa. Okay.
I love your tattoos.
There's all kinds. All right. Have a great night, everybody. Mwah.